Okay guys, Timmy coming at you here again, and today what I'd like to do is I'd like to explain to you, talk to you about enzymes, exactly what they are. So we went over this in general, and regardless of who you had, you went over it in general, so I'm going to go over it again, right? Look, enzymes are proteins, and we know that proteins are made out of amino acids chemically bonded together. I also explained to you that amino acids carry an electrical charge. And when you string those amino acids together, the charges are going to interact. And that protein is going to have a particular shape. And what's important is that the shape of the enzyme determines its function. Enzymes are temperature and pH sensitive. Too high, too low pH, enzyme ain't going to work. You change the shape. Temperature, same thing. Too high, too low, you're going to change the shape. The enzymes are not going to work. All right? Right. Now watch. The enzymes in the cells of your body control all the chemical reactions inside the cells of your body. Right? Every chemical reaction that occurs inside the cell of your body is a result of an enzyme. Basically, what enzymes do is they make chemical reactions happen faster. So in your book, if you read that thing, it's called a chemical catalyst. And basically what it does is it makes chemical reactions happen faster by lowering the amount of energy required to make that reaction happen, right? I don't care about that. All I need to know, or you need to know, is that enzymes make chemical reactions happen faster. And they are specific. One enzyme does one job and only one job. So if there are a series of chemical reactions that have to occur, then there's going to be a series of different enzymes that the cell has to have. Now, this is very important because different cells perform different chemical reactions. They got to have different enzymes inside those different cells. So liver cells have to have liver enzymes. Kidney cells have to have kidney enzymes. You get what I'm talking about, right? And I'm going to tell you why that's important. Couple of other things. Enzymes are created and destroyed by the cells of the body based on the needs of the cell. So if a particular chemical reaction has to happen more, then the cell will create more of those enzymes. And if it has to happen less, there's going to be less of that enzyme. And you're not going to believe this, but many drugs work. Many medications work by either increasing the number of enzymes of a specific chemical reaction or decreasing it. I'll give you an example. You don't need to know this. I'm giving you an example. There's a drug out there, Lipitor. There's an enzyme inside your liver that creates cholesterol or helps create it. It's called HMG-CoA reductase. And drugs like Lipitor and Crestor inhibit that enzyme. So if that enzyme doesn't work, you can't make LDL cholesterol. That's how it lowers your cholesterol. So many drugs work by either stimulating the production of enzymes or inhibiting it. It's very important that you know that. Enzymes basically make and break chemical bonds. And when you talk about metabolism, when you learn about that, it'll make more sense. And then many chemical reactions are capable of reversing a chemical reaction. So we learned, oh God, that CO2 plus water gives you carbonic acid. Oh God. I can feel you guys getting sick as I'm writing this. I hope you don't vomit bile. Now watch. There's an enzyme called carbonic anhydrase. And at the cell, because there's a lot of CO2, that enzyme speeds up this process of going this way. Then at the lungs, carbonic anhydrase reverses that chemical reaction. Again, you don't need to know this. All you need to know is that enzymes are capable of converting chemical reactions. Now let me explain to you clinically why it's important to know that. Watch. Watch. When they draw your blood, they look at stuff in your blood. You should write that down. That's what they look at. They look at the stuff that's in the blood. So there's a liver cell, right? There's a needle. I'm not the best drawer. They drew your blood. Now watch. Where are liver enzymes? Well, they're in the liver cell. Now, if your liver is healthy, you're going to have healthy liver cell membranes. And the liver enzymes are going to be locked up in a liver cell. So when they draw your blood, thinking that your liver is jacked up, they're not going to find a lot of liver enzymes inside your cell. But if you have been drinking, smoking, swearing, and not reading the textbook, that can damage your liver. When your liver gets jacked up, the cells get jacked up because that's what the liver is made out of. The cell membrane ruptures. And where do the liver enzymes go? They go into the blood. So when they draw your blood, they're going to see elevated liver enzymes in the blood. That's how they can tell that a specific organ is jacked up, because specific organs have specific enzymes inside them, and real smart people with tape between their glasses and pocket protectors figured out which type of enzymes are in each type of cell. If they're elevated above normal levels based on a blood test, that's how a physician can determine what organ is being affected. So those are kind of clinical examples of why knowing this stuff is important. And I hope this helped.